Hello everyone, welcome to Mommy and Co Fitness. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a simple core routine while sitting in a chair. I know that for many people getting on the floor might be a little bit too difficult to get back up after you're done, right? So today we're going to do it sitting in a chair. Again, a simple routine. You can do this one while sitting at your desk at work. You can do it while sitting at the dinner table, sitting and watching a good movie. Wherever you find yourself, this is a great one. It's nice and simple to get in. Again, do as many as you can. I tell most people, do as many as you can until it hurts, and then maybe try to knock out a couple more. Push yourself a little bit, but please don't injure yourself. Know when your body's telling you to stop. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna do something simple called bicycles. So for most people, I would recommend starting off by holding onto your chair. If you get a little bit more advanced and you really wanna challenge yourself, you can go ahead and put your arms in the air. But for this purpose, we're gonna go ahead and start with our hands on the chair. So I'm just gonna bring my feet up and I'm gonna start bicycling it out. And I'll even turn sideways so you can see me. I like to use good posture. And we're just going forward. You can do 30 seconds at a time. You can do sets of 15 or 20. Just figure out what works for you. Again, if you don't wanna count because you're watching your show, then go until it hurts, do a few more, and then switch it up. I'm gonna go ahead and stop and I'm gonna switch to backwards bicycles. Don't forget to breathe. A lot of times when people are concentrating, they start holding their breath. Your muscles need the oxygen, so make sure you're remembering to breathe. All right, so from the bicycles, if you need to, take a short break. That's okay, we're going forward and back on those. Next, we're gonna switch to knee raises. So again, I'm gonna sit up in my chair. I'm gonna hold onto my chair for safety purposes. And I'm gonna keep my feet together. And I'm just gonna bring my feet off the ground. And when I lower them, I'm gonna try not to touch the floor. If you're beginning and you need to go ahead and do a complete rest in between, that's okay as well. But if you can, try to push yourself where your feet are going down, but they're not touching the floor. And I'll show you what it looks like from the side. So I'm just bringing them up, I'm lowering them, but not touching the ground. Again, I'm holding onto my chair, but if you want to, you can go ahead and put your hands in the air. Just adds a little bit extra. Try to keep your back off of the back of your chair. And then from there, we're gonna go and we're gonna kind of point our knees to the side. So try to keep your torso pointed forward, but turn your knees a little bit, and you're gonna feel this a little bit more in your obliques. So again, taking those good deep breaths. I'm holding onto my chair. My knees are pointed to the side. I'm feeling it a little bit more in this right oblique now. Getting that heart rate up a little bit. I'm going to turn my knees to the other side. So I am sitting up straight, but you might find yourself just tilted back just a little bit, and that's okay. But try not to lean too far back to, again, where you're resting on that chair. Challenge your core to do it by itself. If you want, you can raise your hands, make it a little bit more intense. Or you can put a weight in between your feet or your knees to add some more intensity if you wanted to. But for most of us, just doing simple knee raise is going to be plenty. And you can judge how many you need to do. I like to do sets of 20, but that's up to you. If you're just starting out, you might want to do fewer. If you've been doing this for a while, you might want to do more. Next, I'm going to switch to in and outs. Again, I'm keeping my feet together. I'm holding onto my chair for safety. I'm putting my feet out. I'm going to bring my knees in and push them back out. Going in and out with our feet. And if you need to, make an adjustment on your chair. I know I have to sometimes. If you want to make it more intense, go ahead and put your arms in the air. Again, you could add a light weight between your feet to also add a little bit more intensity. Again, don't forget to breathe. All right, from there we're going to switch to scissors. So we're going to do both horizontal and vertical scissors. I'm going to hold onto my chair. We're just going to put our feet straight out in front of us, and we're just going to go up and down. Again, make sure you keep your back off of the back of the chair. You can hold your arms up if you want, but try to get some good height in those legs. Don't let your feet drop. But if they do, that's okay. Gotta start somewhere. We're gonna do a few more of these. And then we're gonna switch to vertical. So this time I'm holding my feet out again, but I'm going out to the side and in. I feel this a little bit more in my obliques this time when I'm going out to the side. It's a really simple move, but very effective. Let's do a few more of these. And if you need to, take a 30-second break in between or put your feet down, take a couple of breaths. If you've been doing this for a while and you have killer ab strength already, then do these back to back. You can still get a great workout no matter what fitness level you are. So for our last move, we're gonna do some leg raises. We're gonna start off to the front and then we're gonna do them to each side. So again, I'm keeping my feet together. It's similar to the knee raises, except for this time we're gonna do our legs straight out in front of us. A little bit more intense than the knee raises. So I'm going up and down. Talk about a good core workout. This one's it right here. Again, make sure you remember to breathe. Don't let your back touch the back of the chair. Challenge your core to support yourself. All right, and just the same thing we did with the knee raises. This time we're gonna angle our legs off to the side a little bit and focus a little bit more on those obliques. So keep your body facing forward and my legs are gonna point off to the side. So if you touch your abs, you can feel where it's getting it most. They're all being used, but you can tell that your obliques are really having to take the brunt of it. And we're just going up and down. You might be feeling this in your hip flexors a little bit. That's okay, those will get stronger too. But if it's getting to be a little too much, go ahead and stop, shake it out a little bit, jump back in, that's okay. And let's take it to the other side. So same thing, I'm keeping my body facing forward, but I'm turning my legs to the side a little bit. I'm putting that intensity on my left oblique now. And again, if all you can do is 5, that's okay. If you have to drop in between, and this is you the first time, that's okay. You're gonna get stronger, so just stick with it. Do what works for you. Okay, from there we're gonna go ahead and stretch it out a little bit. I also like to bring that breath down, so let's go ahead and do some inhales and exhales. Again, really simple concept movements, but not so simple to actually do. So it's okay if you're not quite there, just do your best. Take those breaks as you need them, that's okay. From there, I'm just gonna kind of push my stomach forward a little bit, stretch that out. And then I'm gonna turn to the side, stretch that out a little bit. And tip to the side, and the other side. And that's a simple core routine that you can do and get it done in a short amount of time. Easy in concept moves, but not so easy to do in person. But that's okay, start where you can, do what you can. And don't forget to subscribe to Mommy and Co Fitness if you want to see more of these videos. Until next time.